set number 2 on ends. You are dead as the blue side starting to decel.
And when it comes to the tank selection, a bit of a surprise here. It's kind of the opposite of what we just said. UAD finally deciding to roll out with that Borsig. So one controlled by Mini Chun, and then 3 Ice 3s and a 5100 by Klubeyavka. And on the other side, yeah, a much more traditional and conventional setup for the PvP side. A pair of 50s 100, a pair of Ice 3s, and a 110. That one controlled by Nuto.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that for PP not to go with that Borsig. I mean, especially since You Are Dead went with one. I mean, PP have already won a set with that Borsig. They've even played... Actually, no, I mean, the last set was the first time we saw them play with the Borsig. However, it's same with You Are Dead. I mean, and with You Are Dead, at least in my opinion, at least before this set, I thought they were actually going to wait to use that Borsig until other teams kind of figured out exactly how to use those tanks.
Yes, indeed, and already, well, you know, we could see UAD just going for that Eastern Forest, and they were spotted because, well, the PvP tanks, 2 of the PvP tanks went down the railroad. So that position has been entirely compromised. And, well, if you ask me, I think PvP, because we didn't get eyes on them yet on the Observer, but I think PvP has spread out. So, yeah, the first one goes down. But it's not really going to matter. I saw 2 tanks, 2 tier 8 tanks, quite sure, on the railroad. So I'm assuming the other ones initially went towards the city, but now they probably have repositioned, like, to counter that move from UAD.
We're just have to wait until we see the PP side, because, you know, Batman did spot most of the members of You Are Dead over here to the eastern part of the map, so I wouldn't be surprised if at least some of the members on the PP side went for the city. Because the city's completely open right now, and obviously, from experience at least, we have seen that the city, within the city, usually has at least a slight advantage over the team over there to the east. So we'll have to see how this plays out here. Batman already going down.
It's kind of a trend, don't you think? I mean, just more and more teams decide to go towards Eastern Forest, which was really rare during Season 1 as a matter of fact. But
the thing was the eastern part of the map, it does have its benefits, because if the city is already held by a team, you know, you obviously have no option other than to go for the eastern side. I mean, pushing onto a city or pushing onto a team inside already camping in the city is almost suicide. And
no, of course I agree with you, but the fact remains that more and more teams decide to progress towards the eastern part from the get-go. They still have the choice to go towards the city, but they just more and more teams decide to go the long way around, actually, which is kind of surprising. But like you just said it yourself, it's pretty much giving away the city to your opponents. So. Once again, with that Borsig, I think, yeah, that's the extra argument, pretty much, that makes him comfortable enough to actually just go for less cover. But I reckon that if PvP doesn't make any serious mistakes, they, you know, it's going to be very, very hard for them to...
They're actually extremely close to each other, though.
Well, they are, but PP are just really well under cover, though.
Yeah. I mean, PvP, 3 of their heavy tanks, or actually 4 of the heavy tanks are along the railway there. 1 towards the north, 3 and towards the middle, southern parts. Commander Morte and Soldier Rook actually battling out here, both taken down to very low health there. Soldier Rook kind of losing just a little bit more health than Commander Morte, but Robin is there to back him up, so both Mini-Chun and Soldier, I believe. Actually, Lysogen and both Nomi are up here as well, so a lot of members of You Are Dead moving up here to the northeastern part of the map. It should be no problem, though, for me.
Indeed, and I think
both
you know what?
T1s now.
I was gonna say, like, it would have been important for...
Oh, look at Robin. Look how much damage Robin took. Actually, you can't see their map right now. Robin is down to less than 600 health. Oh, look at this. Nomi moving in for this kill.
Yeah, he's gonna move in, but he's very vulnerable where he is because of all the tanks that are alongside the railroad.
PP are also moving in on the southern part of the railway.
Exactly, and Godcat 1 is in a world of trouble now. I think he's going to go down.
Oh, Robin about to go down here. One more shot will do it. Yeah, Robin goes down.
Indeed, he does, but...
Base capture also going down, also being started on both sides. So now the big battle on this railway going down here. The I3 Van Kel falling, so it is tied up at this moment. Godcat 1 about to fall as well. One more shot will finish him off here. Godcat 1 going down.
So that's 2 tier 8s.
You are going to have 3 tanks on the base capture though. PvP have to go back right now.
Yeah, but they're right next door. It should be okay. I think they still have time to counter this.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous. 3 seconds, 5 seconds now. 1 more second, and You Are Dead have captured the base.
You know
So
what?
that-
Actually, just